The actual beginning, though it's not really the beginning, but the actual flashpoint was, I remember very clearly. I can still see the corner in my house in 20 Northmore Road where it happened. I got a enormous pile of exam papers.
Have you ever wondered how great friendships can shape the course of history? Did you know two of the greatest authors of the 20th century were actually best friends? Today, we're diving into the extraordinary friendship between C.S. Lewis and J.R.R. Tolkien. Together, they formed a group known as the Inklings, and their friendship had a massive impact on their work and each other's lives. The Inklings, a literary discussion group, started meeting in the 1930s. This group included some remarkable minds, but none stand out more than C.S. Lewis and J.R.R. Tolkien. They met at the University of Oxford, where both were professors. Let's look at how they first met. Lewis, already a famous author, walked into a faculty meeting. There he met Tolkien, a philologist with a passion for creating languages. Both shared a deep interest in mythology and storytelling. Their initial conversations sparked an incredible friendship. The Inklings would meet weekly in Lewis's rooms at Magdalen College, or sometimes at a local pub called the Eagle and Child. These meetings were more than just casual get-togethers. They involved reading drafts, critiquing each other's work, and discussing literature. Now, imagine sitting in a cozy room filled with the smell of old books. You're surrounded by some of the brightest minds of your time. Someone pours you a cup of tea. That's the atmosphere of an Inklings meeting. C.S. Lewis found Tolkien's intricate world-building fascinating. Tolkien shared chapters of his then unfinished The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. Lewis was one of the first to read them. He provided invaluable feedback and encouragement. In fact, Lewis thought so highly of Tolkien's work that he actively promoted it. On the flip side, Tolkien was a very tough critic, but he greatly admired Lewis's ability to write engaging stories quickly. Lewis read his drafts of The Chronicles of Narnia to the group. Tolkien provided feedback, though he had his reservations about Narnia. Despite differing opinions, their mutual respect never wavered. One day, Tolkien was struggling to complete The Lord of the Rings. He felt overwhelmed by the scale of his own creation. It was Lewis who pushed him to continue. He said, "Get it done, and leave the world a better place." This encouragement was crucial. Without it, we might never have seen Middle-earth as we know it. Lewis and Tolkien also inspired each other's broader works. Their theological debates influenced Lewis's Mere Christianity, and Tolkien's Catholic faith echoed through his stories of good versus evil. But their relationship wasn't without strain. Over time, their differing views led to some clashes. Lewis's conversion to Anglicanism created a bit of a tension. Tolkien, a devout Catholic, was disappointed. Yet their friendship endured, even after Lewis's death in 1963. Let's pause for a moment. Imagine if Tolkien had never met Lewis. Would The Lord of the Rings have ever been completed? Would Narnia have ever come to life without Tolkien's influence? These are thought-provoking what-ifs. Now, let's talk briefly about the Inklings as a collective. Other members included writers like Charles Williams and Owen Barfield. But it's Lewis and Tolkien's friendship that remains the most iconic. Their willingness to challenge and support each other was unique. It made them better writers and enriched their works. So, what can we learn from their friendship? Surround yourself with people who challenge and inspire you. Value constructive criticism to improve your craft. And remember, great friendships can lead to extraordinary achievements. If you enjoyed this dive into literary history, give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment below about your favorite work by Lewis or Tolkien. And don't forget to subscribe for more insightful stories. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.